Good morning, Cortland Dragons. I'm Jada.
Y soy Vanessa.
And this is Cortland News for April 8th, 2024.
Primero vamos a hablar sobre las opciones del almuerzo.
Here's what we have on our lunch menu today. For hot, we have barbecue chicken, cheddar melt, and for deli, we have a turkey and cheese sandwich.
Otra vez será un sándwich de pollo a la barbacoa con queso para caliente y un sándwich de pavo y queso para deli.
Looking ahead to lunch the next day, here's the menu. For hot, we have chicken drumsticks, and for deli, we have a muffin snack bag.
El próximo almuerzo tendremos el muslo de pollo para caliente y un paquete de bocadillos de muffin para deli.
We have a few blue ribbons to read this morning.
This Blue Ribbon Award is presented to Mrs. Hernandez's class for walking quietly in a straight line in the hallway. Awesome job, Cortland Dragons, from Mrs. Brittany.
This Blue Ribbon Award is presented to Mrs. Callahan's class for a perfect line in the hallway walking by the office from PE. From Miss Lisa.
This Blue Ribbon Award is presented to La Señora Steers, 4th graders, for walking at a zero level in the hallway. Super ejemplo. Awesome job, Cortland Dragons, from Mrs. Schweitzer.
This Blue Ribbon Award is presented to Mrs. M's class for walking quietly in the hallway from Miss Woods.
Okay. This Blue Ribbon Award is presented to Mrs. Rochman's class for a perfect line in the hallway walking by the office from PE. Awesome job, Cortland Dragons, from Mrs. Lisa.
This Blue Ribbon Award is presented to Mrs. Rochman's home for an excellent quiet line on their way to lunch from Miss Hilliard.
This Blue Ribbon Award is presented to Las Señoras Hernandez, 3rd graders, for walking in a line so quietly. Excelente ejemplo, 3rd graders. Awesome job, Cortland Dragons, from Mrs. Schweitzer.
Good job. Great job, Dragons. Today is a solar eclipse day. It has been over 6.5 years since we have had an eclipse in this area. Today in Cortland, we will see a 92% solar eclipse.
It will be 20 years before the United States sees another eclipse. We here at Cortland News have a few safety reminders if your class is planning to view the eclipse.
You need to make sure that you are wearing certified eclipse glasses at all times while viewing the sun.
Even if the sky gets darker, the sun rays are dangerous for your eyes. Leave eclipse glasses on while looking at the sun.
Eclipse glasses are great for protecting your eyes, but it's still best to take breaks from looking at the sun.
Even while wearing your glasses, you should look about 10 seconds or less, then give your eyes about a minute break.
If your eyes feel strained or tired, take a longer break than 1 minute. Even close your eyes to allow them to rest.
And make sure you do not look at the eclipse without your glasses on.
It is also a good idea to make sure your glasses are certified for the eclipse viewing. There are a number of things you should check before you use them.
First, make sure your glasses are stamped with the ISO certification logo. Then should also have the rating of ISO 12312-2 on them as well.
If they have those markings, it is still a good idea to do a safety test. First, you will need to complete the indoor test.
While you're sitting, put your glasses on inside. Look around. You should not be able to see anything unless there is an incredibly bright light in your space.
Before viewing the sun, you should also complete the outdoor test. Take your glasses outside and put them on while remaining in one place.
You should still not see anything around you. At that point, you can glance at the sun for no more than 2 seconds. The sun should appear as the shaped circle that is comfortably bright.
If your glasses pass all those tests, they are probably safe for use. It is still a good idea to limit your time looking at the sun.
All recess will be indoors today after 12:45, and teachers have the freedom to take their classes outside to view the eclipse this afternoon.
Make sure to keep your glasses off while you walk outside.
But you need to have your glasses on while you are viewing the eclipse.
The eclipse will begin today at 12:50 p.m. The maximum eclipse will occur at 2:06 p.m.
The eclipse will officially end at 3:20 p.m. The total duration will be 2 hours and 31 minutes.
Also, the moon is passing in front of the sun. Won't be the only interesting change today during the eclipse.
Make sure to pay attention to your surroundings to notice any other changes that might occur in the environment.
And now, the results of last week's Level Up Challenge.
Our top 3 winning classes are Mrs. Larson and Mrs. Aska's classes with 99% attendance, and Mrs. Hannigan's class with 97.6 attendance.
Keep being respectful, responsible, reflective, and safe. That's all the announcements for today, Cortland Dragons. I'm Jada.
Y soy Vanessa. Gracias por ver las noticias de Cortland. Que tengas un buen lunes.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.